You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who have the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream, your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first. And though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And folks, please do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And folks, throughout the program today, at some point in the program today, we'll have breaking news for you about us here at WZYE TV 95.9 FM. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide. Divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
To our cherished listeners, partners, and the entire WZYE family, we extend our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support throughout our journey. Special recognition goes to key pillars of our community, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COPs whose vision and dedication helped transform a humble beginning of just 5 listeners into the influential voice we are today. At WZYE 95.9 FM, we don't merely broadcast, we pioneer. We are committed to delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our promise remains clear. We originate. We do not imitate. More than a radio station, we are a movement. We are a community united by shared values. And above all, we are a family bound by integrity, purpose, and a relentless drive to uplift. Reaching 20,000 subscribers is a testament to your trust. We pledge to honor it by continuing to challenge the status quo, amplify authentic voices, and serve the people with courage and conviction. As we move forward, we ask you to hold fast to what matters. Stand for something. Keep the fire of passion alive in your hearts. May God continue to bless you and your families. Together, we rise. The WZYE 95.9 FM family, where truth ignites community.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And we are the only station, only radio station, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are also a radio station, WZYE 95.9 FM here in New Jersey as well as in New York. And when we say we bring you the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, we have put that in words for you as well. You know, we have to change this, we have to update this, but we get to that.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We promise that we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. COP, welcome.
Good night to you, Professor Wall Street. Uncle Tommy, good night to you. And good night to all the villagers family at WZYE 95.9 FM.
Tommy, welcome.
It's a pleasure being here with you two gentlemen.
Tommy, you only realize my tone very low?
It's pushed too much and shove, you get cold.
Tommy.
You get it cold.
Tommy.
Yes, sir.
You didn't realize what COP trying to do. You didn't realize that? I thought.
What I tried to do, Professor Wall
You look like Professor. You look like Professor COP.
You find I want to look like the CEO and managing director at WZYE.
All of the above.
Tommy, but you didn't realize that, Tommy?
Well, we welcome it.
I never said anything about. I never talk about the man how he dressed or not. No, I just asked.
Nobody here talk about that. Nobody here mentioned that.
I didn't mention nothing about dressing. I never said.
Uncle Tommy did mention that too.
Official.
No, Tommy did mention it. Tommy said he's trying to look like the professor.
Well, image is everything, Professor Wall Street. Image means a lot,
Correct.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
All right, you could like it. You could like it. I wouldn't dislike it.
Tommy, you put on your glasses.
Wow.
Oui, papa. Oui, papa.
We put Rapo deck.
Tommy, and you say, look how you put on your glasses now. You put it on so, you know. Look how you put it on.
Wall Street.
Official.
The plugs on them. This block it now. So I had to take my time and put it in.
All right. Never call it. Look, Southwestern.
I tell you.
Southwestern.
With the Kantangara cell phone.
Southwestern, welcome. Southwestern.
A good night to you, Professor Uncle Tommy. And
yes,
the president of the vulnerable people. You look at
Splendiferous. Yes, Splendiferous. Yeah.
So those president, the nominated president for the vulnerable.
Yeah.
I want to be the TASA Association president. I want to be the TASA Association president.
But Andy already got out.
I thought you wanted to be the president of the PNM outgoing leadership, Penny Beckers. You know this. Nobody is talking about Penny and Hoda Lambashi as a weak leader. But anyway, you see how the PNM once again suffer the president and the vulnerable for getting a contract under the PNM for the energy sector, Professor. That's the store where they want to the course. You see? We had it a gate blocking the president if he wanted to apply as a little contractor. But the Prime Minister moved it and she said she recognized it. So we can apply now as a service company for Exxon when they go and do the seismic survey and the drilling. So we can buy a little pirogue and go and clean up around the area and get a little boat and thing and labor contract. So we can register. So kudos to the Prime Minister. And Professor, you know, you know that crime and all now is a racial profiling in Trinidad.
Bro, what happened? Tell me what happened?
The PNM in the Senate, the 13 of them, the 9 of them, how much they had, them talking that everything is a black man. It will affect the black man, and the black man will be affected. And we see him now where for the last 10 years, money reached the Cummins family pocket, where that, and it is questionable. And they had that money in the consolidated fund, and the winning contract by the right means. You know, that money could have helped the same black people. Because just imagine, Marcel, Carrie Marcel leave Lavantil, and here he going to still live. And he put a bill in the parliament, piloted a bill and delayed a bill, and debated it to say that the people that suffer, they're vulnerable. Just imagine, the CPEP workers and contractors and them make more money than the CPEP workers and them. And then the European workers and them just working they get a minimum $2 wage increase. And you tell me that could have survived on $700, but they can't work in a grocery for $22.50 minimum wage, Professor. Professor, I really called to say, no president looking good enough, but I won't like to talk too much. But good night.
Good night.
Good night. Damn cantangaras. You damn cantangaras with yourself.
Hey, you gotta call your presidency. You know, boy.
He too cantangaras, so that will be another tea. He's like Mobalang.
Like a president, boy. President.
Mobalang. But when you think about Penny, and I hear the honorable minister, local government minister speaking, why Penny and them using the corporation lobbies to hold caucus meeting?
Listen,
they can't use Balize House. Why she can't use Balize House to hire PNM caucus meeting? That which party is supposed to have that?
Let's not get railroaded dealing with PNM issues.
I agree, but that is part of the subject.
I feel that. Tommy, I have to disagree with you because I feel that the PNM don't want us to discuss things that I think the PNM don't want to discuss certain things. For example, they don't want to discuss them two pools in Mova and in Lavantil, which they have left dilapidated, Tommy.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a count of how many times on the show we said it with PNM.
But that's okay. That's okay. You're going to run out of paper. And you're going to run out of pen.
Yes, I agree.
You're going to run out of paper. You're going to run out of pen. You're going to run out of pencil. And you're going to run out of ink. Don't fall into that trap, Tommy. Don't fall into that trap.
It's a point I'm going to be making.
But that's okay. But you falling for the same trap that the PNM want people to fall for. They don't want you to
I don't want to talk about them.
That's okay.
Talk about what's
talk about them is true. Are we here?
Let's talk about what our government is doing.
But yeah, we talk about that too. But we can't talk about what our government is doing and don't talk about the PNM.
Yeah.
Oh, you expect to do that?
Exposing the PNM is public importance.
Of significant importance. When the PNM
let's expose them and move on.
But Tommy, when the PNM want to go to Parliament and talk about black this and black that, Tommy, they increase the amount of black people living below the poverty line 52%.
We are sure about that. We are sure.
Over and over. You know what that's like? When we talk about every single PNM as a propagandist, we have to play that over.
Of course.
We just can't play that once and stop.
This I know. We have to put it in the.
You're contradicting yourself now. You're contradicting.
You have to put it in the mind of the people that.
You know you're if you want to stay with what you're staying, stay with that.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. We have to make it be known to the population that the PNM is on a propaganda agenda.
But we have to do that every day and every program.
But we cannot waste all our time talking about them when we have more positive things to deal with.
But we haven't been wasted. That's not a waste of time, Tommy. How you gonna waste your time bringing to the people information they may not have? How are we wasting time?
Carry on.
No. You have to defend yourself. You just can't say carry on just so now, man.
No, I know what I said.
But yeah, I know what all of you know what you say. But you have to defend your position.
Leave Uncle Tommy alone, man.
All right. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Last afternoon, Pro. Uncle T.
Hey, Mr. Intellectual. Mr. Intellectual, wait. I don't want
yes, sir.
You only have one PNM to talk about. Yeah, one. You could only say PNM once. All right? If you say it more than once, I go shook Uncle Tommy and you. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah. I have a limit tonight, Mr. Intellectual. Go ahead. Let me speak at the hand. Go ahead.
I can't handle that one, because I got you. I will try my very best. Right?
Try. Work at it. Let me satisfy Tommy. Work at it. Go ahead.
Since 2013, right?
Yeah.
Daily paid workers been struggling to get a salary increase.
Yeah. Under which government is that?
We got a raise in 2013.
Right.
In fact, we got two negotiations settled around that time.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. We had two back pays around that time. In 2016, we were supposed to have negotiations. We had none. 2019, we were supposed to have negotiations. We had none. 2023, we were supposed to have negotiations. We had none. Right? Reached 2026. We now get a negotiation. And the offer on the table from the CPO is 10%. Plus I increase a cola by 2%, by $2. It went to 10 and then 11, right?
It was 9.
I trying hard not to please Uncle Tommy this evening because I understand what he said.
Okay.
So we don't give them no credence. Is he
just say the PNM and tell Uncle Tommy sorry now.
Yeah, just say the PNM. Say P. Just say P.
No. Listen. It was the UNC.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It was the UNC that gave us two back pays.
Correct.
In 2013, somewhere around there. Right?
Right.
That's right.
From 2026. Right? We getting two negotiations settled. Yeah. That is at 10%. And they say within 2 years they're going to rectify everything, or within the year, or some kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
Some kind of thing, right? But the other party didn't give me nothing for almost 12 years,
Correct.
3 negotiations,
Yeah.
So, Uncle T, I want to agree with you. See them wicked set of people on them?
That's right.
We're not giving them no credence at all. We're just talking about what the UNC do for we. And them other people and them didn't do nothing for we. They suffer we. But for much? 15 years or no, 10 years?
For 70 years.
10 years.
It's 70 years.
But I understand that, Mr. People, it's just that I'm dealing with this little period of time here that we had a go make me say the name again.
Mr. Intellectual, since the PNM exists in 1954, 56, 54, They never give public servant 3%. Never. Was 1%.
Yeah, no, they
and
give them,
promise
they,
you and
they give
promise.
them, no, they give them a 4% the other day. They increase it by 1%.
Oh God, oh gosh, don't make me look like a liar. Oh gosh.
But they never cross 4. They never
Most of them that was go to court. That was PNM that was to put them in court to take that 4%.
Well, yeah. And ex-PNM, oh God, I said he would know.
You reach your quota.
PNM.
COP, you reach your quota. Mr. Intellector, all you reach all your quota. Eh?
That is Uncle Tommy will get weaker.
Yeah, go ahead.
The teachers union.
Tutor.
Them.
Tutor.
Yeah,
tutor.
Yeah, them fellas and them settle for 5%. I don't know with who.
Yeah.
But I hear they settle for 5%. So we go watch and see what is going on.
Yeah, man.
And while them fellas and them celebrating 70 years and condemning the UNC for doing good work,
9 months,
right? They still supporting the criminals and them outside there. I want to hear all them PNM who's saying, right, that this new law that they want to bring is oppression to black people. I want to hear them on the chat this evening and let it justify it. I want to hear them this evening.
Thank you.
Blessed afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See the PNM. I see the PNM celebrating 70 years of existence, and boasting and saying, we have 600 people done in the meeting already. I say, well, okay, it have more than 600 monkey in Trinidad too, and more than 600 cockroach in Trinidad too. So what have to do with 600 Caribbean people in a PNM meeting? Sorry for saying it so harsh, but it just that is how I want to say it.
You know, it's interesting that the PNM have lost all moral authority to talk anything about black people in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me repeat that. The PNM have lost all moral authority to talk anything black in Trinidad and Tobago. Compare and contrast. When you compare what the UNC have done in 5 years and 9 months for black people in Trinidad and Tobago, compared to the last 10 years of the PNM, what do I say? Chalk and milk? It's chalk and milk?
Cheese.
Chalk and cheese. Yeah, chalk and cheese. Yeah. I thought,
chalk and milk? Where you get that chalk and milk
from? Chalk is white and milk is white. I was thinking,
right. What's it white?
I was thinking chalk is white and milk is white. Chalk and cheese. Chalk and cheese. The facts are there. So, how could we come on this program and talk about all the good things our government is doing without talking about all the suffocation, suffering that the people of Trinidad and Tobago went through for the last 9.5 years? We will be hypocrites to ourselves.
They endured for more than 9.5 years, for many years. I was looking at this one program on YouTube where a visitor to Trinidad was talking about the fact that he and his wife were making the wrongs in Trinidad and Tobago. And they were talking about the fact that we are energy economy and how much resources were gained from the energy exploits in this country. And he didn't forget to make note of the fact that you cannot see the results of our natural gift because of he put C, blank out all the inside, and N at the end. Anybody get the picture?
Trinidad and Tobago have no benefits.
Wait. COP. Say that again, Tommy.
C, blank at the end, N.
C blank at the N.
Yeah.
2N.
Of course, he put an asterisk in for each letter that was missing.
Now, Tommy, you have me there, boy.
Corruption.
Okay. But
So basically, what saying is that that there were huge amounts of capital gains from oil and gas in Trinidad and Tobago, except you can't see it because of corruption.
Tommy, you know something, Tommy? I think you should apologize to the people of Trinidad and Tobago for the statement you made with respect to us not talking about the PNM, because what you just spoke there, you see what you just said? The only thing you didn't say was PNM.
Because I don't want to give them no air.
But no, Tommy, no. You talk about corruption. The lowest ranking ever in the history of Trinidad and Tobago in the corruption perception index was who? Who? You talking about corruption? Who? The people have to know that. So you, Tommy, I scared now. It seemed like somehow the snow
what I
have effect on you, and you put on your rare tutu. I'm sorry.
But what I'm trying to say, and what I want to say, is that regardless of who was in governance, is the people of Trinidad and Tobago are responsible for having them there. So the people have to take the blame for putting the wrong operators to do the job.
In our 130 years experience we have in the energy sector, oil and gas, the citizens of Republic of Trinidad and Tobago benefits nothing from that. But 91.9% are the people that who benefit. It look like you, Professor Wall Street. It look like you, Uncle Tommy. But it look like them Syrian and them white people and them benefit from
under
the PNM. Under the PNM.
Tommy don't want you to talk about that. COP.
No, I know, and I'm sure it's under the PNM. But what I'm trying to say also is that the people have to take responsibility for putting them there and getting nothing for putting them there and getting abuse.
Yes.
But Tommy, that's
because fool me once. Shame on you, you know.
Fool
me twice. Shame on you. But fool me 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Shame on me. Them don't even mind.
Say that.
Don't even mind shame on them.
Say that again.
They don't even mind shame on them.
Say that again. Because it was not a dictatorship. It was not a coup.
Hold on, Southwestern. Go ahead, Tommy.
The rulers weren't ruling by dictatorship or by coup. It's just bamboozling and fooling the public, and the public being fooled and fooled over and over and over and over again. So who the hell is to take the blame now?
So you see what you do, Tommy? You went on the field and you take the small goal and you shift it to the other side of the field. The small goal, not the big goal post, the small goal post. And you know who was standing up behind it? Gordon Gangachana, Dryden Joseph was telling you, Tommy, you can't do that. I have to referee the game.
Well, he have to do what he have to do. And I have to call that spade a spade and say that nobody forced the people to take the medicine. The people took the medicine.
You move the blame from the black government with the black people put them in power to put it on the black people now. Hold on, let me take this call. Southwestern, welcome.
Yeah, Professor. Don't wrap up on Toby yet.
Oh,
but,
yeah, sorry.
Back to intellectual. The last quarter is the two payments. It will be in cash and bonds, right?
Yeah.
So it will be paid over a 2-year period if the settlement come true. If they agree and negotiation goes up, it will be in 2 years part payment, $500 million by $500 million. The back pay, right?
Yeah.
So, and what I want to ask, and he said, if that looking like Bangladesh or Calcutta, because when he did follow the instruction of a certain fella from Lekoto, they end up 12 years looking cap in hand and nothing. So, thank God, Uncle Tommy, promise make, promise cap. Yellow is the code. When the UNC win, everybody win Uncle Tommy. So, Professor, Uncle Tommy, right? We have to talk about the goodness in 9 months, what the UNC had accomplished. And the same people who, though we have Children's Hospital, we have that when COP lobby for the rubber, the light blower, they have 3 days to fix it. Good night.
Good night. Let me play this voice note. Let me play. I wonder if I should play this voice note. Is the pan playing fella? Listen to him.
Pleasant good night to Wall Street. Pleasant good night, Tommy. COP, pleasant good night. Tommy, I agree with you. I'm in your corner in this one. Have a blessed night, everybody.
You see how does expose yourself? Anytime you say P&M, Ulrich agree with Tommy. Alright. You ain't tired to expose yourself, boy.
Well, she is a hard hitter, you know.
No. Anytime you say P&M, Ulrich just coming from under his red blanket, right? And has something to say. P&M, Ulrich.
But the point I'm making is that I don't even want to say P&M. All I'm saying is that the people of Trinidad and Tobago have to wake up, or else they'll find themselves right back where they were for all these years. And I'm making a point and look like it's just flying over everybody's head.
Tommy, the people woke up. That's why the current government is in office, Tommy.
And that's why we have to be careful that we don't create a narrative where we get right back to where we were, that we didn't want to be, that has been negative and destructive to the society.
And Tommy, that's why we have to continue to educate the people about the propagandas of the P&M.
I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm simply saying is this: the people have to be made conscious of the fact that they have been asleep at the wheel. That's why they were being taken advantage of and being bamboozled for so many years out of the 70 years that the Red Party been in existence.
So Tommy, let me give you an example, right? Think about this, right? This is not us doing this, right? Think about this, right? Let's go on what you said, right? I'm not even going to play this. I just want you to read this, Tommy. Read this. Read what on the screen. Read what on the screen there.
P&M land corruption exposed.
You know who brought that to the forefront? I can tell you. Saddam Hussein brought that to the forefront. Then you saying to Saddam Hussein, he shouldn't have brought that.
That's not what I'm saying. All I'm simply saying is that we could find ourselves giving them so much air that it will give their supporters strength.
How? If you put up land corruption, P&M land corruption exposed, that gain them strength?
You see,
Tommy, I just an understanding. I ain't understanding. I'm sorry, but y'all help me.
They have a way. They have a way where they spin everything, and they've been able to spin it time and again and again and time, while urinating in your mouth and telling you that that's spring water.
You know, Tommy, I'm looking for our next video to play for you, and the reason why I want to play this video is because let me see if I get it here. Let me see if I get it here. I think I have it. I want to play the video itself, and it is something that I have said here. Let me see. I think I have it here. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna send it to myself. I want to play it because is it the same thing that we have talked about here about giving the opposition, the enemy, information for them to use against your party. We don't do that here. We just give you the facts about things. We talk about the achievements of the government. We play videos about the achievement of the government, but there is I don't know how you could talk about anything in Trinidad and Tobago. Anything. And the PNM doesn't come up.
First to begin with the pandemic, they locked out the citizens and had citizens in the country believing they were doing the right thing. When no way in hell they were doing what was correct. And we highlighted that. And so many citizens in Trinidad and Tobago who were residing in Trinidad and Tobago couldn't see what we were saying was correct.
The PNM lock all the people and them.
That's the point I'm making. They lock all the people for the pandemic and had the majority of citizens believing they're doing the right thing.
And Tommy, the only we, including you, we took up that plight, and every single program we was talking about exile and stranded citizens. Every single program. Tommy, there's one thing I have learned. One thing I learned in life is consistency.
What I'm trying to put into the ethers is the fact that they have had and continues to have a reputation for doing the wrong thing and convincing the masses that it's the right thing, and continuously get authority to do it over and over and over again. And if we don't watch it, the same thing's gonna happen this around again. They're gonna convince people that they are the chosen ones when they are cursed.
And let me say this, the cyber of thought. I don't know where you're coming from, but Wash, you don't get so defensive. Don't mix up passion with defensive. You're mixing up the both of them. You're mixing up, right? I'm very passionate. Don't mix up. And I'm passionate to defend my party too.
And all of them get involved in Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and Mr. COP conversation. Don't get involved in that. Always stay in the chat.
You see,
the three of us are on the same page, except that the way I'm trying to explain what's happening in this country, a lot of people who are just not thinking logically will think that I'm on the wrong side of the fence, which is incorrect. All I'm simply saying,
people need to defending you, you know.
All I'm simply saying is this: we have to be careful that they don't bamboozle the masses again, like they have done time and again. That's why they have kept power for so long. So what we have to do now is make the conversation where the masses will check themselves, so that they don't wreck themselves by going back there, going under the red blanket with the red tutu, and totally destroying what we are trying to do to take this place to a higher level.
So Tommy, I hear you, but it's hard for me to come to our show, right? It's hard, and not talk about the things that the PNM have done and the things that the PNM still doing. All the propaganda. That's what
no question.
The destruction that the PNM has done.
No question. No question. But who we have to pitch the argument to and to get straight are the masses, the voters, so that they don't get bamboozled, because they have been bamboozled for many, many years. That's why the corruption destroyed this nation, destroyed the wealth of this nation. Instead of the wealth of the nation building the people across the board, it's just a few hands, 1%.
And not just the wealth of this nation destroyed. They destroy the black community. They destroy the future of this country.
Yeah. Let's take that break. Folks, it's in the village.
Just go a minute.
On WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And when we come back, right? Go ahead, Tommy.
Also 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you. And when we come back,
give me a minute.
Mr. Wall Street, you said when we come back?
When we come back, I want you guys to listen to this video when we come back. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
To our cherished listeners, partners, and the entire WZYE family, we extend our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support throughout our journey. Special recognition goes to key pillars of our community, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COPs whose vision and dedication help transform a humble beginning of just 5 listeners into the influential voice we are today. At WZYE 95.9 FM, we don't merely broadcast, we pioneer. We are committed to delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our promise remains clear. We originate. We do not imitate. More than a radio station, we are a movement. We are a community united by shared values. And above all, we are a family bound by integrity, purpose, and a relentless drive to uplift. Reaching 20,000 subscribers is a testament to your trust. We pledge to honor it by continuing to challenge the status quo, amplify authentic voices, and serve the people with courage and conviction. As we move forward, we ask you to hold fast to what matters. Stand for something. Keep the fire of passion alive in your hearts. May God continue to bless you and your families. Together, we rise. The WZYE 95.9 FM family, where truth ignites community.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey, tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochen workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. 1. Restart the economy. 2. Health sector immediately. 3. Abolish crime. Put sports on the front line. 4. Every pipe must have water. 5. Roads smooth as 6. Provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say PNM dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say PNM dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Some of the members say the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders here, what's up? Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all Estes. 1. UNC on a mission. 2. To correct the school system. 3. End poverty and clean up TNT. 4. Speed up the housing process. 5. Lower taxes. 6. Revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Petrochen workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say PNM dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say PNM dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, when we join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444, 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. As the professor said, as soon as you get in, share the live. We appreciate it. We thank you.
And make sure to tell a friend that the most caring, loving, kind-hearted, trustworthy, and honest program is on the Village Family.
So, folks, let me go to the chat real quick. Tommy, you have any voice notes, just in case?
I had one, but it wasn't playing. It came in. I tried to load it. It wasn't loading at all.
Okay, all right. So let me go to the chat. First in was Batos.
Yep.
Batman was first.
Then Uranus.
Yeah.
Then Volsang.
Okay. And Bennett.
Then Bennett.
Professor Walshik, Uncle Tom, Mr. COP, and all in the village, yeah. Then
Bennett.
Ramdeo Baijo. Pleasant good afternoon to Professor Walshik, Mr. Tommy, COP, and the village.
Yep.
Then Clinton Williams. Even the 12 inches of snow yesterday at 25 degrees Celsius condition in Toronto, we still lock on Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and the village, including COP blessings. You know, boy. You know, all you're fortunate in Trinidad. You know?
But you have a right to lock on this program. Here going out this early night to shovel no snow. What else you can do?
You talking about yesterday?
Yeah, well,
I had a shovel snow today too, Tommy.
Yeah, I know.
You can't run outside and play. You gotta listen to WZYE.
Yeah, I went on train, but I did 7 miles today, boy. When I come back, I'm going to shovel snow, you know. Only have it good. I did 7 miles.
Was I know the life, you know.
I'm telling you, I had to come back home and shovel snow.
Every time I reach home, I see all that sort of snow, I would have feel sicker. All that stuff holding my head. Babe. My head hurt in my hand. I would have lied down for me to shovel that snow.
Yeah, man, think it easy. Miss Santa Cruz, welcome.
But you got to do what you got to do.
Well, she don't see COP. Tommy.
Good night to you, Miss Santa Cruz.
Tommy, can you talk to your partner, Capitan, please?
What you want me to tell Capitan?
Talk to him. You see what he posting? Can you talk to him? I staying out of that. Good night, Patricia Pancho. Good night. Blessings to everyone in the chat. Good night to you, Patricia. Virginia, welcome. Pleasant good evening, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, COP. Blessings to all. Let me say welcome to Kumar Hamid. Kumar Hamid, welcome. Azina Smith, Wendell Seals, Virginia Maraj, welcome. Just Cool, welcome. Good night, Walshik, Tommy, COP, Batos, Sang, BT, Ford, Anna. Welcome to you. Farmer Cane Boy. Farmer Cane Boy, you look like you went for Cane Boy. You wasn't here for a while. You went for Cane or Farmer Cane? Your name is Farmer Cane. You went for Cane.
Four.
You went for 4 Cane. You know? You know, it have that fella, Trinidad Rio, have a song. Them people are them much drunk and they're looking for cups. You know, they're looking for cups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're looking for one set of cups.
The PNM Scotian. It was a PNM Scotian. Said the right thing now. It was a PNM Scotian. And
You
only
reach
telling
your quota, you know, you're going over your quota.
no. Keith Rowley tell them, only don't interfere with my cup. This is my cup over here. Don't interfere with I alone drinking from this cup. You know, they say the past minister of education like to drink from my cup and all kind of thing. You see, he called to everybody, don't drink from my cup. And all of a sudden the bus had to stop. Keith Rowley walk outside and he looking all about until Cummings one of them say, what the honorable prime minister looking outside there? And Camille will jump up and say he looking for a cup outside.
Looking for
Kitty cup.
It's that they say cover Kamala while you fix it, Jesus. Cover her head because if you don't want her dead, cover Jesus, cover while you fix it. Cover my mouth so the wrong thing don't come out. You think it's easy? Yeah, you think it's easy?
Well, you cover she mouth. Come make sure and cover she mouth.
Yes, Semantic 62. Good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everyone on the live. Welcome to you, Semantic 62. All right. That's Sumitra. Caribbean Soul says, good night, WZYE TV and listeners. Yeah, Sumitra Bajan. Did I get that right? Sumitra Bajan. Sumitra is a Bajan? You're from Barbados? If it's Sumitra Bajan, that means she's from Barbados, right?
Maybe she name is Bajan.
Tommy, thanks. Sumitra, don't get back to me, you know.
So because if even though she name was Bejan, she had to be a Barbadian.
I don't know. I thought she. They could pronounce that Bajan too. Isn't Bajan Baijan? Bajan? Or Byjan?
Bajan.
Eh?
Or Bajan.
Bajan?
Yeah, Bajan or Bajan or something.
Badjohn?
No, not that. Bajan.
It's Bajana.
Bajan. Okay. So Michelle, I apologize. You know, I mean, when you come from Jamaica, you know, names. Semantic 62 say, why tell your business in any case? I know what she talking about, right? Daryl Superstar, welcome. Hello to you.
You send out a video a while ago, Wall Street.
Which one is that?
The leadership.
Wait. Without the opposition party?
Yeah.
I can't play that, man.
Why? Because Uncle Tommy say he don't want to think that? Huh?
Yeah. You will get Tommy vexed?
No, I ain't getting vexed. I ain't getting vexed, man. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. What I'm simply trying to do is make people come to this realization that they had to think and not be.
But Tommy, you can't leave them on their own to think. You have to help them.
Right. So how you help them is by highlighting the wrong thoughts that they have and wrong choices they have made in the past, and showing them that they have to now recalibrate their thought processes.
All right, Tommy. Since you say that, this is it here. Look at this right here. Okay, look at this right here. Right? We're talking about highlighting thing and thought processes and all these kind of things. Let's take a listen to this. Right?
Minister Kamla Prasad Besessar. Not a cent more for regional corporations. $2.1 billion is more than enough. PNM corporations should stop Susgang.
What? Tommy, what? Wait. I think I missed that.
I was also looking at
$1 billion is more than enough. P&M corporations should stop Suske.
Yeah, Tommy, go ahead.
I was also looking at Shane
Go ahead,
comment. I was also looking at Shane's comment concerning that, and he seemed to be on point that it has to be analyzed more thoroughly.
And Tommy, that's the only point that I'm raising, is that it is very difficult to do an analysis of the hard work the government have to do in order to bring the country to where it is without speaking about the P&M. Because of the condition they have left the country in. Because of the corruption. But let's listen to this.
$1 billion is more than enough. P&M corporations should stop Susgang because they're not going to get a cent more than the almost $1 billion that they are already receiving for this fiscal year. Instead, they should begin spending taxpayers' money on services to citizens and not on fading, whining on the road, and paying projects. The numbers tell the story. In 2026, 7 P&M corporations receive a total of $987.29 million.
Yeah, that's Tommy. Think about this.
Yep.
The P&M with their propaganda saying that number is wrong. The Prime Minister had to come out and debunk and give the people the truth. So then she should have been silent.
No,
she had to come out and give them the truth. You cannot
she's doing what she has to do.
Go ahead.
I said she's doing exactly what she has to do.
And this is why we say
that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Let's continue to listen to this.
$181.83 million more than the $805.46 million that the 7 UNC corporations will receive. There is currently...
See, the UNC corporations receiving less than the P&M corporations. Think about that. But you know what they were saying? They were saying it the opposite. They were saying the opposite.
That's what they do.
You cannot allow them to spin the propaganda without taking them to task.
And that is in one physical year. That is just 2025 alone. Them receive nearly almost $1 billion. What about for the past 10 years? So a city in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, the Port of Spain City Corporation, let me say for the past 10 years, them receive over $10 billion. You know what $10 billion could do the city of Port of Spain? That is not $10 billion. Grenada wish they had that for the budget. St. Lucia wish they had that for the budget. St. Vincent wish they had that for the budget. $10 billion in 10 years. And the city of Port of Spain so dirty and so dilapidated. With 10, they have the wrong management. I agree with the Prime Minister. Don't give them not a red cent. Give them penny.
Not a penny.
No, give them penny. Give them penny. Give them penny. Give them penny.
Take penny. Take penny. You'll take penny. Whatever you do,
give them $1. You tell me Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and listeners of WZYE. The PNM control the city of Port of Spain for over 40 years. And it is the most dilapidated city in the Western Hemisphere with the most amount of money. With the most amount of money. Tell me a city in the Western Hemisphere that get $1 billion a year for that corporation alone. Tell me. We cannot identify any corporation in the Western Hemisphere receiving that type of money. And yet still, they're complaining about garbage and leave the garbage right there. How it is under the PNM, garbage point up here, Professor Wall Street. Garbage is to come all 10 o'clock in the night. As soon as this administration take over, garbage coming before 7 o'clock in the night. When people put their garbage out, 7 o'clock, 6:30, them is to leave it right there for the dog to bite it up, for stray dogs to bite it up all about. This administration recognized that was taking place. And today in Point Up here, garbage pick up on time. When they want to, when the corporation want to take up rubbish and things, they pass around with a mic and tell the residents and them, or you put all your garbage outside and the corporation going to pass and take it. And the only reason that happening is because of the UNC aldermen and the UNC people that have in the corporation fighting for the corporation to represent the constituency and the electoral district, the Burgesses and them, with distinction. And they fight and struggling for that. And the corporation passing and picking up the rubbish easy. Why the PNM don't fight for that in the area?
Let's finish listening to this.
A total of 13,406 people employed across all regional corporations. The 7 PNM corporations have 8,220 employees, 3,034 more than the 5,186 employees in the 7 UNC corporations. Sign the book and go home by 9 a.m. Taxpayers are paying 13,406 persons in local government $2.1 billion. However, after 9 a.m., you would be lucky to see the majority of them out working. That's because signing the attendance book and returning home by 9 a.m. has become entrenched policy across all corporations. Scraping up small mounds of rubbish and sand for 2 hours to then leave on the sides of the roads to wash into the drains when rain falls is not a good use of taxpayers' funds. My government is not going to continue pumping billions yearly into these corporations while citizens continue suffering for basic sanitation and infrastructure services. Work an honest 8 hours. Everyday teachers, health and protective services, and private sector workers go out and work an honest 8-hour shift, while many regional corporation workers who, despite also being paid for 8 hours, are not doing the same. The math is simple. Do your jobs fairly and provide honest services for citizens, or else the government will move to outsource and mechanize the majority of tasks performed by the regional corporations. Ghost gangs and contract mafia already cut. CPEP and URP ghost gangs, natural gas subsidies, overpriced goods and services contracts to the contract mafia have already been cut to stop the pickpocketing of decent, hardworking, law-abiding taxpayers. Step up or step aside. The future monetary allocations to the regional corporations will depend on their delivery over the next 8 months until the next reading of the national budget. Decent law-abiding citizens must get value for their taxes they pay from their hard-earned salaries. The future of the regional corporations will be determined solely by the choices the 13,406 employees make in the next 8 months. Step up or step aside. Citizens deserve much better from local government corporations.
Hear that? Hear that?
Yep.
Yeah. Time to get value for your money.
That's right.
Right? Time to work.
It's about time. And yes, and when the Prime Minister called Trinidad and Tobago a lawless dump, and she's so correct, Yeah, more people say, oh God, oh, you're gonna call me a lawless dump. You want to work 2 hours a day and get 8 hours pay. Maybe the only place on this planet you could work 2 hours a day, and sometimes it's not 2 hours, it's an hour and a half. Because by the time in that 2 hours, that'll take recess. Is recess? That'll take a breakfast break and a lunch break in that 2 hours.
And sometimes they work at all. They just go and shake the foreman hand. They shake the supervisor and them girl and them. They shake the foreman hand and shake the supervisor hand. And they walk off whining. Yes, that taking place.
Where you get that from?
I know. I around them. I live around them. I seen that taking place.
Let me take this call. We have some breaking news coming up from our crack analyst. Dave from Rio Claro. How are you, Dave?
Good night, Professor. Good night, COP. Good night, Mr. Tommy.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night to you, Rio Claro.
Yeah, man.
These corporation workers in Rio Claro Corporation, I just watch them for the looking. They reach to work for 7 o'clock, 7:30 they done work home, washing van, cleaning down van. I telling one of them fellas, I say, here now, $250 something or $278 a day all they getting. And all they still saying that money enough, that time all they work. Them fellas checking 2 hours, them working for nearly $150 an hour. You know? If you check how they working, he tell me that money can't pay. I said that money can't pay. I said the amount of benefits all you have, sick leave, casual leave, annual leave, bereavement leave, vacation leave, severance pay. That money can't pay all you have. You have fellas working on the construction site from 6 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening for $250. And them have no benefit to get. And them happy with that and all again, all that. And all still happy with that way. I tell him, I say, I always step up or step aside, you know. Things have to change because we vote for change.
Yep.
They're like me when I'm telling them that, you know.
Yeah. Correct.
So,
yeah, man.
I say, I'll enjoy all the night. I'm listening to all you.
Thank you. Yeah, the cipher of thought. You correct. 6 smoke break. Now you being generous. 8 smoke break in that 2 hours day. 8 smoke break. And when you say smoke break, I hope it's cigarette.
Wait, they're smoking the weed in the road now. They're smoking it in
nah.
the road.
COP, come on, man.
They're smoking it in the road. Where you tell them about the foreman smoking too?
That is not what the cyber of thought talking about. He's talking about cigarette, the Mourier. That's what he's talking about. The Mourier.
He just didn't want to say what it is.
Nah, that's what he's talking about.
Where Philip and them decriminalize marijuana for? All the children and them smoking weed, all the workers and them smoking weed all in the road.
Patrick James, for the last 10 years, Port of Spain Corporation got about $2.5 billion. COP, all you know, they make me in charge of the Port of Spain Corporation for 2 years. 2 years. 2. I want 10. I could fix it. Fix it. Easy. Small thing. Small thing. 2.5 billion. Patrick, you sure about that?
You know what that money could do to our city? And there's more money here than Patrick. If they get $800 and something $1 million in 1 year. Add up that for 10 years.
Yeah. All right. So I want you all to listen to this one too. Listen to this one too. This is why certain things, you know, Lord Funny, God rest his soul. You know, he had a calypso called Certain Things Remind Me of Certain Things.
Certain things, yep.
You remember that, Tommy? Remember that, right?
Of course.
And when you see the former prime minister, it does remind you of certain things. Right? certain things that remind you. You're smiling.
I know sarcasm though.
Yeah. So you all listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
But what is seriously concerning is how they were disposing of lands and leases at the CDA. Because the reports revealed to me here is that there was a particular property right after the general election, in fact, very, very close to the general election, a decision was made on the 7th of April 2025 for drafting of leases for review. And it said that the committee recommended the approval of the draft deed of lease for DDI Property Limited, as well as both a draft renewal deed of lease for another company. So I want to focus on DDI Limited. On checks from the company's registry, DDI property belongs to one Michael Allen Andrew Kwamina.
You know who that is?
Yeah. Rowley put you in all kind of position in this government.
Yeah, certain things remind you of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Certain things remind you of certain things. Anytime the PNM name comes up, you must put corruption next to it. You cannot say PNM without saying corruption. Let's continue.
Attorney at law. I think that was the personal attorney or friend of the former Prime Minister. And in fact, he was granted a lease for a parcel of land measuring approximately 22,000 square foot.
You hear that? 22,000 square. Tommy, you know that 22,000 and they said 2,200, you know. 22,000. There's more. 22,000
square feet. And this property is located on Monos Island, also called Turtle Bay. And what is surprising to me is, and there were valuation reports and so on, but he is getting this rent for a term of 30 years at the price of $2,200 per month.
2,200. So 22,000. Let me do that. Let me do the math. I want to do the math quick.
4.5 lots.
No. The amount per lot. 22,000 square foot, right? Divided by 2,200, right? 10. Imagine that. We
10,000 square foot.
A 22,000 square feet property at $2,200 per month down the islands. That is what we have discovered at the CDA. And as the days go by, more and more of these things are coming out of what took place under the last former administration.
You see, Tommy, that's why we could say, we don't spend no time on that.
But was it illegal?
Huh?
Was it illegal?
That's a good question. But that's why we have attorneys to deal with it. So COP, the idea here is that I am sure that type of property have market value. Right? So for example, based on previous sales, it might be $100 a square foot, as an example, per square foot. He gave for $10.
Yeah, Chinley paying $1, yeah.
He gave for $10. So Tommy, we shouldn't talk about that either.
I'm not saying that, bro.
Well, she leave Uncle Tommy alone now.
I'm not saying that. What I'm simply saying is that people have to become conscious of the fact that you can't be a PNM till you're dead.
You're going
but,
right,
but,
Tommy. You're
but
going
we had
right,
to speak about the PNM until we did.
Tommy, you're going right. Hold on. Tommy, 1 minute. Let me take this next call here. Tommy, this person who calling you, calling to defend you. I don't know who it is, but I know the person calling to defend you. Caller, welcome.
Good night. Good night, Tommy.
Good night to you, brother.
Go ahead and defend Tommy. Go ahead, defend him. Defend your. Go ahead, defend him. Go ahead.
Nah, he and Lisa, I will leave him. He has to learn to. I can't give him a fish. He has to fish for himself.
Oh, you see, you change your mind. Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, you want to talk about?
As him.
Yeah.
One. You see that shot where UNC pulled it with them land down in the island? That is a big one. That is a big one.
Ulrich, gotta stop you. Ulrich, can you go and take your pill and come back?
I say, when you're right, when you're wrong, you're wrong.
You see. Ulrich.
I have fear, man.
Ulrich, go ahead. Ulrich, go ahead. Go ahead.
That is a big one because I always bringing up that subject. How them people and them get down the islands. I never hear it was for lease, was for rent, was for sale, not all. How these people get to control along the island. You have to pay to go down there. And much now, not only down the island, if you're going down Shagaramas. They have a big thing, take up the whole seafront. And plus they take up a piece of the road and all. You see, all the heliport was with the soldiers and them that have played and thing there. They take up and all, they have a good day and you start to pay there to go. But I watch that and same we in a mess. We in a mess. But that one, that shot is a good one.
Ulrich. Yeah. So who is the reason why we in a mess? Who?
The PNM is the reason why we in a mess.
Ulrich, go and take your pill. Go and take your pill. No, you have to take your pill.
I said, you used to support them, so don't play. You play holier than thou.
No, Ulrich, I never hit that. I never had, but I know like you. You want to be half pregnant.
I know half
Stop
pregnant.
being half pregnant.
I not know PNM, and I'm not half pregnant.
All right, your
it's
quarter.
good. It's bad. It's bad. But this shot, this is a good one.
All right, come.
All right, later.
See, Ulrich can't make up your mind. You know, Ulrich wishy-washy. You know, one time you wish, one time you wash. Make up your mind.
You see, Professor Walshit, how Khadija Amen really reveal facts and statistics and wrongdoings in URP. Yeah. And today police investigating those things.
Yes. And
I give her 10 out of 10 for that.
Correct.
You see these other information and things that coming out, and we not hear no investigation at it after. Although I support Saddam in revealing those facts, 100%. Don't reveal things to excite the population. Reveal the truth and let we see an investigation launching it one time. Because people should be getting arrested for this. If you're revealing these things like that, and it had no investigation, you're just exposing somebody. I want, when you're releasing them, to have investigation one time. Because the amount of wrongdoings I hear coming out, and very few investigation taking place.
Don't worry yourself. Investigation coming. It's coming. Let me go eat. All right. right, I will take this call. Alistair, I'll take the call, but we have to do some breaking news. Go ahead. Give me quick, Alistair.
No, I just wanted to find out now.
Yeah. Alistair, I'll take the call. Turn on your computer, Alistair.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, but I just wanted to find out something now.
Yeah.
Concerning the space project, the new project, and nobody again behind with anybody in authority could shed a light on when anybody from the project was started the 15th of December and when salary will be passed, because like nobody really gets nothing yet.
All right. That's something we should look into.
Yes. Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Many people speaking about that on Wall Street.
That's for real. That's for real.
Many people speaking about that.
Yeah. They should do something about that because people.
Come on, man. Work people and pay people, man.
I have people complain. Hold on. So, breaking news, folks. I get this from our we don't crack, research analyst, Caribbean Soul. This is from Ian Allen. Listen to this, Over 137,000 hits recorded as migrant registration portal goes live on first day. Let me repeat that. Over 137,000 hits recorded as migrant registration portal goes live on first day. You see what the PNM did to the country? You see what the PNM did to the country? The Government Migrant Registration Framework, MRF, recorded more than 137,000 hits within hours of its launch, according to Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander. The online platform went live at midnight on Monday, and by 1 p.m. had received 137,198 website hits. Alexander provided the figures via WhatsApp. As of that time, 1,611 individuals had begun the registration process but did not complete the application, while 599 applications were fully submitted. The MRF represents a continuation of the previous administration migrant registration initiative, initially introduced for Venezuelan nationals. However, the renewed framework has been expanded to include all migrants currently residing in Trinidad and Tobago. Last week, Alexander announced that applicants will be required to pay a processing fee of $700. The fee has drawn criticism from civil society groups and migrant advocates. Venezuelan activist Yesenia Gonzalez argued that many migrants will struggle to afford the charge and raised concern that the registration process could be used as a mechanism to identify and deport Venezuelan nationals. Alexander has denied those claims, maintaining that the registration exercise is not intended to target migrants for deportation. What says you, Tommy?
What say I?
Yeah.
I can't say anything just yet.
Okay.
I say it should be $2,500 rather than $700.
I find $700 cheap too.
It should be $2,500. All come leaving all the country to come for a better life over here for opportunity, and only having a problem with $700.
Just go back. Just go back.
Duh.
Just go back.
Yeah.
If you want to pay, go back.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Is that?
I'm going to just plug on my laptop here.
Tommy, you're hedging, but
just go back in your country, $700, and you're charging me $2,000 for brake headlight. I supposed to be paying $700 for a brake headlight, and he's supposed to be paying $2,000 to come and live in my country.
Yeah. Patrick James said we have been a corrupted state since independence, and no politicians have never made it make a jail.
So true too.
Devi Pare, welcome to you. You know, Tommy and COP. We talked about something here, right? Over and over. And we have said before, do not give the opposition ammunition, right? To try to make your party look bad. I've said it over and over and over and over. And people say, hey, he was a PNM. No, all kind of mumbo jumbo. Right? I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this. COP, you know this stuff. Listen to this. And before we play this, let me play this. What did I do there? Okay, here we go. This is the disclaimer.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
As I said, outside the parliament. So when I was going to the parliament on Friday, to my surprise, now for those of you who used to listen to 91.9, while I was there and even after I left, you all would know there are two characters. Kingsley, and another one who used to go by the moniker or the alias KFC. Right? And for those of you who used to listen more recent vintage after I left, you all will be very familiar with this KFC character, who hated everything PNM. Always cussing Rowley and the PNM. Nothing good to say. The PNM is the worst thing ever. And Kingsley and his Kamala is the mother of the country and the mother of the nation. So imagine my surprise when I got to the parliament on Friday and I jump out my car and I'm walking in and I hear, Dominic, and I look around. Who is that boy? Who calling me there? When I look across the road, who I see? Kingsley and KFC. All right? Come in to complain to me about what is government doing to the country, and what they doing to the people. And they want to talk to me and say that, because we need to do something, that we had to stand up against this government. You for real? You all contributed to helping them get in office. For years, all they call 91.9 and cost Dr. Rowley and the PNM stink. And now, in 9 months, all they're going to come to me, to complain to me, to tell me how this government pressuring poor people, and we had to do something. Something wrong with Ole?
Oui, papa.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Oui, papa. How everybody gets silent, so. How everybody gets silent, so.
Just to walk backwards a little. It's 10 cents a square foot. That lawyer
10
paying
cents,
for
yeah, 10 cents a square foot. Yeah.
10 cents a square foot. He paying for that land in
Yeah.
down the island. You know.
Yeah, 10 cents. You see? COP. It is we don't like to be right. We don't want to be right. But you see what I said? Exactly what I said.
Giving the enemy fire.
Yes.
Power.
What is you gain track for Guti to run? That what I said?
Yeah, you're making track for Guti to run. You're giving the enemy firepower.
You see? You see? Watch. Watch. Look. And when you tell him, hey, he all kind of thing, he just Wall Street that and Wall Street the other. Watch.
And you were surprised to know on Fridays, where every time at our parliament, how much activists go down over there to meet ministers and things. And all of them quarreling.
Yeah, but
let's stop doing that. Stop going by the parliament to meet ministers and things. Stop that.
COP. You remember we play the video yesterday with the other one? Who was just so? And the difference is that she get a hamper and whatever else she needed for the people, right? What do I say? Same difference.
But I will still call on this administration put a team to speak to some of them disgruntled activists and them. Police activists and them for meeting.
I don't mean to cut you, right? I hear you disgruntled, COP. But COP, there's a fundamental that 9 months, I still go to that.
Yeah, the only
years
reason
compared to 9 months.
The only reason why these things escalating is when people not getting their heirs.
9 months?
Make heirs for the people and them. Give the people them your heirs. And control this. Because let me tell you something. I seen which part. I in Trinidad here, you know, and I seen constituency, you know. I seen which part this will escalate. Real big and real bad. This will escalate. And it's the responsibility of our leaders to calm us down. Especially those activists and them that speak out. Because most of those social media activists and them, we could say what we want. Our agenda over here is to support this administration. But many of them social media bloggers and them that was full 100. When this government was fighting for election today, the kind of things you're hearing them saying now. Somebody need to put a stop to that. Somebody need to call in these people.
Because you ain't get something in 9 months, COP.
Somebody need to dialogue and have a conversation with these people and them. It will escalate more.
You're going to the Waffle House now, you know.
No, it will escalate.
No,
I have seen it going to escalate.
No, but you're going to the Waffle House.
Where's the Waffle House?
Well, you know, a waffle is waffle.
Oh, no, I seen it. I seen it. When I look to YouTube and things.
If Ulrich should call you and agree with you, I'm sorry for you.
Nah, Ulrich won't do that.
If Ulrich or Gangachana, Dryden Joseph agree with you, I'll leave you alone. You're on your own. You're on your own.
Please, all don't agree with me now.
Nah,
all we don't want them to say is, regardless of who it is the same agenda. We don't want that.
The things I hear in some of those activists and them saying on social media, I just say, we papa. You see, it must have something they call consideration and appreciation and care.
Well, Johnny King have a song called Appreciation that we just play from time to time.
It must have something like that. That is the human mind.
Well, that's some of the lyrics to the song.
Let me play this. Let me play this voice note.
Yes, I agree with the panel. 700 very cheap because there's no problem when you have to pay to go to get a visa here in the embassy. Almost 1,000 you have to pay. Nobody don't say nothing about that. So if this is 700, wait 700, it should have been 1,000 at least. I find 700 kind of low. They're getting away with murder.
See, I tell you, Ulrich, something had to be wrong with Ulrich. So, Ulrich, I don't know. I feel doing flipping or something. You had to be doing something. You hear how good Ulrich is today?
He's generally objective, you know.
Oh, God, Tommy. Lord have his mercy, Tommy. Ulrich generally already, Tommy, you really said that in true, boy?
I know what I'm saying.
Ulrich is objective? You sure you didn't want to put object without the tail?
That's why he keeps saying that he cannot be called a PNM because he is an independent thinker. It shows his independence. Why your forehead wrinkle up so?
No, listening, I read the book quick to listen, so to speak.
But your head looking stressed.
Tommy, I feel Ulrich sent something for you, FedEx today,
No. Me and Ulrich, we had no conversation.
You had no conversation with Ulrich?
No, we had no conversation.
Yeah, let me take that break. Folks, we're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, COP, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, and we join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, as the professor asked, please share it live. We thank you.
And I want to ask the listeners and them that, how come we can have over 450 viewers on YouTube and only seeing 29 likes? How come I only seeing 29 thumbs up? Well, let me work on them thing, man. Let me build it, man.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, as the professor asked, please share the live.
Yeah.
Share the live, and we thank you.
Yeah, Smooth, you're correct. We just give that story 137 hits. Semantic 662 says COP. Asks, how come you only seeing the same chatters also? Okay. Professor, I'm a business person. I agree with COP. Okay. Semantic 62 says only the Johnny come lately experience support and the most vocal. KBP have to wave a magic wand. Monica Ramke soon say a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. Ulrich, a double-minded person. Boy, semantics. Monica, send anything for thing boy. All right.
Yeah, with words.
Gordon Gangachana, Drygen Joseph say, oh gosh, boy, I do find myself wondering if you have a mirror in your house. So, Tommy, I'm on sending message for you.
What mirror?
Look the thing on the thing the man sent for you.
I'm sir.
Yeah, he said, go gosh, boy, I do find myself wondering if you have a mirror in your house, sir.
I'm not sir. I'm not the professor.
Or professor is so now? What you saying? He sending a message for me?
For COP, because you see COP wearing a tie.
Oh, no, you guys are good. That was COP. That was COP, yeah. Anthony Foster, Mr. COP, I disagree with you. Some activists are just greedy and only want to beg. None of them greedy activists isn't patriotic or loyal. Certain activists just supporting to be beggars. Oh God, boy. COP, I was trying to read this when you was away, yeah? But
I listen.
yeah,
I
Anthony.
listen.
COP, you see,
Gangachana
calling you sir.
Yeah, you say, oh gosh, boy, I find myself wondering if you have a mirror in your house, sir. You might want to know if you have a mirror in your house, COP.
Gangachana alone, eh? Don't know the wrong with you. That's up.
Tommy trying to pass it off on me. Say he calling me sir. Alright. Okay. What boy? Yes, COP. Anthony Ford say he disagree with you.
Well, I do expect everybody to agree with me.
Yeah. No, but listen. Alright. But listen to this. Marilyn said Professor COP is correct. Look, Marilyn agreeing with you.
Well, I agree.
Yeah, then we agree.
It's either our political party want the continuing support. If they don't want the continuing support, they will leave them alone and let them say what they want to say. But I see it as we will continue wanting the support. And just as how we can meet and talk in opposition. In party two, in governance, we can meet and talk. But I tell you, it's going to escalate. I seen it escalating.
Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good night again to each and everyone. Uncle Tommy,
yes,
I will talk to you tonight, this time. You know why? Me and I got professor and then roughing you up. Uncle Tommy, I want to tell you, when you see him, right? Tell him that, because I hear him talking about activist Sunday, that to tell him, ask him if he know about the activists, all the UNC activists and them, that the coordinators and them just get together and have a meeting together. There's always, from since after election, because down in this side here, all the activists and them who take part in the election and canvassing and everything and the work, there's meet at least once a week, once a month and thing, and there's move forward. So we know, because I hear now everything is that they have to have a meeting and have this. So I just want to know if all the activists at the UNC, how they organize themselves, that if there is new with the member, the representative the campaign with, there's have a day with them. So me, you know how there is the rest of them do it. So I just wanted to tell COP that now. Okay? So they look into it. Good night.
Thank you.
Okay, Southwestern.
Southwestern, you like too much mobile.
COP. Tommy, Miss Atlanta was calling to defend you, but she'll call back.
Who
Good
tell you
evening to you, Miss Atlanta.
Who tell you she gonna defend me?
Huh?
How you know she gonna defend me?
Well, every time she calls you,
Well, it go have to be Professor Wall Street. I feel she might be calling to say good night to Mr. COP. That's my good friend.
I bet you that she did.
You bet?
I bet you
Let
that
me
Miss
see.
Atlanta to defend Tommy.
Let's see. I ain't seen her.
What, the phone ringing?
Yeah, but I ain't seen her.
All right. So I don't want to get too vexed. So this was an article in the Sunshine today. It was an editorial by Ken Ali. All right. So listen to this editorial by Ken Ali. All right. I got two voice notes here. I got one voice.
No answer. COP right, you're correct. Yes, COP, you're correct. I agree with you.
I'll only agree with me for people that quarrel with me, you know.
COP, that I tell you something wrong with Ulrich today. He agreeing with you, he agreeing with Tommy, he just agreeable today, you know.
No, but the right thing is the right thing. I'm not going to use no political strategy to hide the wrong thing that we wanted to be right. I'm not going to do that. Give the people them an air. Give them an air.
The only thing I cannot understand, and help me, you help me here. How could it be, COP? You suffered 9.5 years. Then maybe you wasn't suffering then. Maybe you wasn't suffering.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And all in a sudden, your party come into power that you make noise for. And in 9 months, you want to go over to the other side? 9 months?
Why you want me to suffer? Why you want me to what? And then why you want me to continue suffering more?
No, I don't want you to
suffer.
continue
After I suffer for 9 years.
I want to have delayed gratification for you.
You cannot even have a conversation with me?
Yeah, but I have conversation with you, right? I show it's not everybody who didn't have conversation. We making it look like we making it feel COP like if it's the majority of people trying to reach out to them and they still can't reach them.
Well, we're supposed to be glad it's not the majority. We're supposed to accept the minority and give them an air. Because it's the minority.
Alistair, welcome.
Hello?
Yeah.
You calling?
That, right?
Yeah. I wanted to talk to Mr. COP.
Alistair, hold on. All
right.
Tommy, you have a call?
I'll call back.
All right.
I'll call back.
Yeah. Talk to Mr. COP.
Mr. COP, I am an activist. If they were to give every activist a position, wouldn't that be nepotism? I'm waiting for your answer. You can't give everybody that support you a position. No. I said, put it in the village, I will get it. Don't give me nothing personal. Put water on the road, in the line, I will get. Fix the road, I'm going to run on it. You cannot give everybody individual something. That is not right. We're trying to break that syndrome. So what foolishness you coming up and talking about? They are talking to this one and they are talking to that one. That is foolishness.
You on your own with that.
Listen out here for your answer.
You on your own with that. You can't persuade me. You can't persuade me to think different about foolishness and thing. You see what we were saying, and you see these kind of confrontation is what will make me speak. But we wasn't saying that when we was campaigning. We wasn't saying that when we was campaigning. When we was campaigning, we were saying that our party will see about everybody. That is what we were saying. How it is it important to have many of them PNM activists and them working, and we're not saying nothing. Them was eating, laughing, and drinking for the past 10 years. And them come across with the UNC now, and today them working and them comfortable, them not speaking out. And you hearing 4-5. We hearing 4-5 activists complaining and speaking out. I say give them an air. If you don't want to give them an air, well, all right, that is your choice. But my responsibility is humane, with empathy and passion for people. If your passion and empathy and care is for your political party alone, well, you that is your way. But I am not like that. How I don't ask for a worker. How I don't ask for the opportunities and them. How I don't do them things. But I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility. Let me tell you what my religion teach me, right?
Hold on, Alistair.
Let me tell you what my way of life teach me. When you see something going wrong, and you can't physically do anything about it, I have two other options. I could condemn it in my heart, or I could speak out against it. And I feel speaking out against it is what will give me health, strength, and wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The ability to care for all in time of need. That is what I was designed to think like that.
Let's take this call. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah. Here's my contribution towards this. It's not a matter like the activists. Well, I don't really want nothing in that sense. I is a future man. I have children, I have grandchildren. So my life is set in the future, right? Now, as give Chandra Sharma that praises. Now, as an activist on the ground, I seen that we the people that know that all that needs to be done. If you understand, I don't want to say, give me nothing. I don't want nothing. I just plant an animal as my animal, this sort of thing. But when Chandra Sharma was there and we campaigned with him, he used us to the betterment of the community in the sense that when we go out and we tell him that, well, we highlight projects, we highlight people in needs in the community, savannas, grounds, water, recreation, and that is how I became an activist. Being active in my community through the power of my MP. You understand? Look, for example, the gallows. I could call grounds, I could highlight or approach grounds that I was spearheading. You understand? That changes after the Honorable Kamala Prasad win election 2010, changes give me choices. You say, choose, because we walk in nook and crannies with him and we carry him. I could boast on I carry him places that he never went, which is New City in Faizabad. He was the MP for Faizabad for years and he never went down there because there was an island. I said, if you're the MP for Faizabad, you have to go there. I was on a truck with my foot on the hanging down and went down there. And after the election, if you can remember 2010, was flood right after, red rain. And the first place that I was on ODPM, he put me all there as activists. It's not in the gain, not in your pocket, but the people looking for me because we come like the connection to the party. You understand? So I was able to go in PNM areas at the day right after election 2010, May the 25th. 2010, I'll never forget that. And carry mattresses, all kind of things. This is what we're talking about. Right now, I don't have that connection. And the people accustomed to be on that level and asking, There's nothing I can say, if you understand. We're not getting that kind of link. That's why I don't know. But that kind of activists only talk about gimme. Give me community, you understand? I fight for the people. I have plenty children. I have grandchildren. You understand? That's the future I talk about. I not talking about activists. I want to work, them kind of thing. I want to be able to channel people where to go and get the work. You understand? When you check me, I can tell you, well, hey, look, they're recruiting down here. They're doing something. So that is the kind of connection activists. That is what I believe the activists are supposed to be doing. Active to make sure connection. We are the connection, right? Remember the MP reach a councillor. I mean, he's a minister. He would not be, you understand? The executive ain't doing that groundwork. If you understand, the executive not doing the groundwork, like, you understand, walking the nook and cranny after I look my MP. He is the Minister of Finance right now. You won't expect him to be, if you understand, I respect that. But the activists, like how Southwestern, you know what part of Southwestern he's from, but he's stating that he in EMP, the activists have some meeting every week or every month, which is impossible. He talking crap, but nevertheless, we're saying we want that kind of action away. I from Faizabad, living in Point, right? Everybody know I as a UNC, I come down the city and they are aware of that. But the fact is, right now will come like I can't say a word. People need work, and I'm like this, you know. So we have to be. I understand about patient. I know about that. But at the end of the scene, it's just, you know, come like we're not active. The activists not active. In other words, to make a long story short, we need to be active. All we want work to do then. We just want them. Hey, send me out an assignment, boy. That's what we want. Make sure, hey, the community in the area. Sorry for the length of time, but that is my contribution. Thanks.
Good evening to you, Alistair.
Yeah, I will agree with COP because on the ground we're really going on now. The foot soldiers is real soldiers, right? Well, I could talk on my behalf, and really and truly, I mean, I really need nothing like this. What is this, the connection? I mean, I want to talk to my MPDC when I used to talk to him. You understand? And again, no feedback. You know, people just depend on us too for certain words on wrong. You understand? And come like, I don't know what's going on. I can't answer. Nothing taking place. You understand? But at least when Chandra Sharma was there, I could vouch for that man. You see, Chandra LD Sharma, I say, hey, that man was a different guy, but nevertheless, as a loyal soldier, so, you know, me already kicking up and thing, but, you know, I be in the grind, but at least here we talk to me now, normal, on the ground, foot soldiers, yeah, we again an audience now, that's the point. Hey, that's what they time to big up. My mayor Separia, the Honorable Mr. Miru. Yeah, them is men a campaign with, you know, real rugged soldiers on the ground. Yeah, full support.
1 minute.
Yes, COP, belch it out. Thank God is the opposition on that panel. Yes.
Kudos, confusion, man. You and God Joseph. You and God Joseph.
Exactly what I said. Look, I hope the host will take a page out of Kunji's book. Oh God, you can't stay blind and deaf and mute about the truth for 9.5 years. Look at that.
Take out the iron party.
Take out the iron party. Same exact thing. Ulrich and Gangachana Jajan Joseph.
Don't study them. Don't study them. They created confusion. It's confusion them created.
Oh,
yeah, the song like two of them from Morris Street. Confusion they want to. When I speak in front of this camera here, it comes from my heart.
Nobody saying it didn't come from your
This
heart.
I wanted. This what you're showing over here. We have some facts on that.
Okay.
Yes, some facts on that. Bye Penny. For 5 years, Wall Street, not 5 years, 2 years now you play bye Penny.
I like COP, I like you, and I like how you shift the goalpost there, but.
Well, experience, 29 years experience.
You're good too bad.
29 years.
I'm gonna play this video here. Well, listen to this. This is an editorial by Kenan.
Young preparing for PNM Leadership Challenge. One gone, one more to go for Penny, an editorial by Ken Ollie. The plan is working fine for Stuart Young to return as political leader of the People's National Movement, PN. Deep pocket financiers and strategists who are hoping for Young to once more become PNM boss see the party's humiliating loss in the Tobago House of Assembly, THA, polls as a critical stepping stone. They now expect that Penelope Beckles-Robinson will lead the PNM into defeat in the local government polls, due next year. 2 successive electoral losses will render Ms. Beckles-Robinson a political lame duck. The strategy unfolds. Sunshine Today had previously reported that Young's inner circle was banking on Ms. Beckles-Robinson losing the THA and LG elections. A double defeat, according to Young's insiders, would power the way for a challenge to Ms. Beckles-Robinson's stuttering leadership. The opposition party is due to hold leadership election in 2028, 2 years before the next general election. A victory for Young in the party's internal poll will give him mere months to mobilize support to challenge the United National Congress, UNC, for office. First test failed. Young's loyalists see the whitewashing of PNM in the Tobago polls as the first litmus test of Ms. Beckles-Robinson's tortured stewardship. They anticipate her becoming a short-stay leader. She was named opposition leader and elected PNM boss after the PNM crashed in the April 28th general election. Former Prime Minister and PNM leader Dr. Keith Rowley had angled for Young to become leader of the opposition. Young's power base. Young, who is 50 and has vaulting political ambitions, is backed by wealthy and influential urban entrepreneurs. He also has the active support of a long-standing PNM tactician whose businesses received multi-million-dollar contracts under the PNM administration. Young has been keeping politically busy, issuing statements and granting media interviews without deference to Ms. Beckles-Robinson's leadership. He is also functional in his Port of Spain North St. Anne's West constituency, where he is regularly photographed with working-class supporters. The game plan. Informed sources said Young's political handlers have advised him to stay in the public's eye and to regularly comment on national issues, including the all-important energy sector. His team operatives are confident that Ms. Beckles-Robinson will continue to falter, leading to greater disfavor with PNM supporters. The leader's hectic campaigning did not help the party in the THA election and resulted in only the second time there was a whitewash in a poll in the sister isle. Beckles-Robinson's challenges. Ms. Beckles-Robinson is seen as having a wooden personality with a laid-back political style, lacking dynamism and charisma. The defeat in the general and THA elections have led to commentary that the PNM is facing an existential crisis. Rowley's diminished role. Rowley, whose recent public utterances have been met with ridicule and criticism, remains a die-hard young trooper. But he is unlikely to become a frontliner on behalf of the aspirant leader. A proposed pre-election conversation with Tobago by Rowley was scrapped as a result of a paltry turnout. The THA result is also a powerful rebuff against Rowley, who was born on the island and boasts of his roots.
Okay.
You see how Penny raised and watching so? What's she watching so? She's trying to hear what they're saying. But you can remember Ansel Dennis, after they lost the THA election, he said that he was PPN. I come here to say 2 things. One was he PPN for to set off. He says 39 years now, and I spent some years in politics. It's time for me to ride out and give other people opportunity. Yeah, he come back and say, no, he didn't talking about he want to resign or any kind of thing. They're waiting until the internal election because it will have new leader. It will have a new leader. A new PNM leader. That's why he resigned. Penny whole team, Mava, WZYE, and all of them in front of she, working behind she back, be tapping she in she head to move she out. I tell you, Penny, get rid of all of them earlier. Get rid of all of them earlier. But I would like Stuart Young to be the leader of the PNM. PNM would just never be in office again. They wouldn't even have an opportunity.
To me, it doesn't matter, Kunji. Any one of them. Don't matter. It's the same PNM.
It was just dead more. I really want to see how much black people will neglect their own black people and them to go for a different race.
Let me get take his voice.
Yes, COP. Yes, COP. Belch it out. Thank God is the opposition on that panel. Yes. Kudos. Belch it out.
Why don't block this brother? Why don't block Ulrich? Why don't block Ulrich? You see, you only trying to put me in Bobolanga.
You see? You want to block him now?
Yeah.
You want to block him now?
Yeah.
Eh? You want to block him now?
Yeah.
I should block Gordon too, right? Eh?
Good evening to you, Gordon.
I should block you too, right?
Good evening to you, Gordon.
All right.
I hope you and your family are having a wonderful afternoon.
Yeah. But you see, let me tell you all something. Are you all aware that red light cameras is coming to Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me read this for you. Trinidad and Tobago is actively bringing in a red light camera enforcement system, with Transport Commissioner Clive Clark stating it could be operational within a year from early January 2026. Catching drivers running red lights and speeding with citation mailed to owners via an updated database. The system, part of a broader push for automated enforcement, will use cameras at traffic light, potentially covering 35 intersections, and a link with the demerit system to improve road safety. You know what the PNM go say? Of course, the PNM are coming them. It's race, based on race. They go put more than red light cameras in Lavantil. That's what they'll come and tell you. They go put it in the black areas.
Well, that is what it need to be. That is where it need to be. Every home down south, if you see from the Caroni Bridge, come down, every home have camera. Every street light have camera. Every 200 feet, you see camera. Every junction, you see camera. Why the PNM areas don't want that? What they have to hide? What they have to hide? Man, put camera the whole of Trinidad and Tobago and make sure and put it on every police officers that confronting the citizens of this country. Make sure you have a camera on you.
Correct is right. And it is part of for Trinidad and Tobago, right, to become the country that it should be. That's what it should be. Yeah?
It has something grinding me to say, Professor Wall Street. And it's a platform which, it's a platform that we really want to speak my mind. I hear listening to Brother David Nackett in Parliament, and this man call the man name who bugged Akil Chambers.
Yeah.
And in the report, they say one dead and one alive. One still alive in the PNM. How the PNM leaders and them could know this man name that David Nackett called? He says Ken Valley. How all you could know something like that take place and all staying quiet? What type of people all is? What type of people the PNM supporters and the MPs them are? What type of people all they really are? A little young boy, 11 years, lost his life. They find the I say in cement. They find cement. I don't want to say the right thing. In the boy, from 2 PNM people. One was a minister, and one of them still alive. PNM executive, all you expose who that is. Don't keep a blind eye to something like that. What else all you know? And all you staying quiet. I agree full 100 when the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bisesa, Prime Minister today, called the PNM the pedophile national movement. How will you can know when all your colleagues do something like that and stay quiet and hide it up? How? How will you can do something like that? But if we hold each other secret, we will stay together. And anytime you expose us, we're going to kill you politically.
Let me take this call. Caller, welcome. Caller. Caller, welcome.
Good evening, Wall Street, Tommy and COP.
Good evening.
I heard COP was speaking about the boy that was buggered. Good day. Good evening. I heard you were speaking about the boy that was buggered. But that was reported and everybody read the commission, what came out of it. So by you saying if you don't want it, you call it a name or even saying semen and you know not, everything was written as plain as day for everybody to know and see. Right? Nobody said, even other people, nobody said anything besides the whole country let that slide. Let that slide because everybody knew it was reported. They did a whole commission on it. What everybody, well, I think people read or heard directly from the people. I'm not talking about heard what people say. I'm talking about when it was going on, all the witnesses, all the whatever, all what came out, all the information was there for people to read and see. It's not about now. People just get on like it's you know, if they didn't say it then, they will come and say it now. COP, we are living in a country that are talkers. That's what they're good for, and mass men. I think it was Eric Williams who said Trinidadian a carnival mentality. Carnival mentality. If a man in office could tell the whole nation that, and everybody go at it and live with the carnival mentality. You know what is a carnival mentality? Everything you think about as carnival, as fetish, dances, that's a carnival mentality. Fight, rum, woman, wine, woman, and sound. And everybody accept that over all the million years, as you said, the PNM has been in office. You know, and it's accepted, and by everybody, I must say, because I'm not hearing Wall Street or Tommy or I or anybody speaking about that. Why? Because it was rolled under the carpet and everybody danced. Remember, we are dancers, prancers, and carnival people. So, you know, as Tommy said, anything that happens that affects us, we have to blame ourselves. And unless we look in the mirror and don't, as Tommy always say, I think it's every night, if you look into the mirror, if we like with what we see, well, carry on. But first we have to get the mirror and we have to look into the mirror.
I watched into the mirror and I had also a runway. I was frightened at what I see.
Thank you.
Have a good evening to you, Miss Atlanta. Stay blessed and stay hydrated.
Southwestern, welcome.
Good night again. COP, you forget that the Juliet Jones report was given to the Prime Minister in this country. And then the PNM had a leader who pregnant an underage girl. And he started to lead a political party and become a Prime Minister. So, see the moral and spiritual value in that. So, you asked to call a name. But actually, do you know that the Judith Jones report sit down in our office for 4 years? So, and that is what we have. And Uncle Tommy, in our party, they say the recognize them, the color is red. But the only thing they give people, the supporters, is hell. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night to you, Southwesterner.
Good night, Southwest.
And your family too. I don't know why your wife don't put you under the bed back again.
Oh.
You don't be looking for your licks. You don't be looking for your licks. You know, boy, it is 137,000 people register. I'm logged on, 137,000. Imagine that. 137,000. And hey, by the way, what happened to the zone of peace in the Caribbean?
You see everybody's silent?
Everybody what?
Well, it's really a zone of peace now. Everybody saying quiet, everybody hush them out. Then they want the visa. All of a sudden, all of them want the visa. When I watched this one in Motley in Barbados, she run and call her election one time. The election date in June, Wall Street. She calling her early election.
Correct. Yeah.
Why?
So, folks, just so I don't fall behind, get ready to put your closing comments, your closing quotes, and your closing voice notes in the chat and send it to the WhatsApp. But I wanted to Jennifer Maharaj says Jennifer.
I feel this program and I'm start finish 11 o'clock and thing, you know. 10 o'clock just come too early, you know.
Jennifer Maharaj says
you'll be nice and long for a long time, you know.
Well, yes, Uncle Tommy, nothing wrong with that, huh?
Yeah. Jennifer Maharaj says we standing with PM Kamala Prasad Visesa. Hold on.
Yes, Jennifer Maharaj. A full 100 we started with Kamala Prasad Visesa.
The population must put TNT first and follow the common sense of the people of Tobago. Politics is about supporting the party, which will work. Okay, so folks, I was going through social media. Just Cool says zone of look the other way and let the jokes pass.
Exactly.
Anthony Ford says the senior members of the PNM fully know everything about the issue and fully knows who is the second person, but the PNM does keep secret for one another. Sad but true. Bato says this lady made an entire encounter about race. It's unbelievable. You know, Batos, when I see it, I say, wait, boy. So why don't COP man call Motley and ask her why? Why don't the COP man? I mean, if they're talking about COP, if they're talking about the commissioner of police, now.
The commissioner of police are talking about it.
I feel might be COP they're talking about.
No, the commissioner of police. You're sarcastic with that one now. The commissioner of police are talking about. This COP mean cucumber, okra, and pepper.
Oh God, Esmoot says police response time to citizens' call for help needs to be improved, and people will have faith in the TTPS again. I agree with that.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, I disagree. The population have no confidence in the police service. They have to work very hard.
COP, you can't blame. You see, COP, you see what you're doing? We have the 90.
You know what police tell me the other day? Police tell me the other day?
What?
Selling Pomerak on the side of the road. Go from here. We don't like all you harassing. I say, officer, what you telling me? All the teeth in the mouth rotten. He said, we don't like all you harassing on the side of the road. All you should be, when they catch all you over here, all you should be spending a set of money, charge all you. I said, you know what you're saying? I said, just the other day we fighting for all to get 10%. And that what you saying? Police officers like that. How they expect we to have confidence in them? You know why? Because you can't put 2 buckets of pomerac in your car and go and pull up on the public space and say, "Only come by my banana, a sweet. Only come by my banana, a sweet." And people running and buying. And that offend them. And that's how they're supposed to talk to you.
So see, and Tommy, I saw this story, right? COP, I'm gonna go to the story, but this is my comment. I don't think I am not in agreement with a man trying to make an honest living on the street.
Well, we don't talk about that now.
All right, okay. All right. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm leaving it alone.
Like this video that you're showing over here, good. I can stand up on my own foot.
Yeah. So I want you guys to listen to this story and tell me if you believe this story.
Police officers harassing visitors.
guys.
Now what we have reached
I'm in
to.
Trinidad and Tobago. Came in yesterday and I rented a car. So I had some errands running. So today, while I went to one bank up on High Street, the bank didn't have cash in it. So I had to go to another bank, which is on Lower High Street down by the wharf, which is Republic Bank. So I stopped the car, left my niece and my friend in the car, ran out to the fast service, and there was a police vehicle that passed us. Stopped lower down the street. I got into the car and I was driving off. Then they proceeded to tell me to pull aside, which I did. Then they said they wanted my license and insurance, so I gave it to them. And they proceeded to say that this was a no parking sign. Now, mind you, there was a vehicle, a big van in front that I didn't see the no parking sign. So I didn't argue with them. So I gave them the information and stuff. So my niece got out the car and she was talking to them. And they came back now and they asked me for my passport. I was like, passport? I say, since when do I need a passport to drive in Trinidad? And I have my driver's license and the insurance registration, everything for the car because it's a rented car. So then she was like, when you came into, first it was a mail, and this is I want to put them up. The police, municipal police on Peniton Street in San Fernando is harassing visitors. So all those visitors that coming in to Trinidad for Carnival and having a rental, please make sure and have your passport information on your phone. So then she decided to ask me for the rental agreement for the rental. So I was like, I don't have any rental agreement. I got the car in the airport and that's it. So she was telling me, well,
For me,
What happened?
you when you rent a car, you don't get a rental agreement.
You get a receipt.
Yes, you're supposed to, but when you do it online, it may be different.
How is it different? I just went to Mexico and I rent a car and they gave me a rental agreement to keep in the car.
You're supposed to get one.
But I'm just asking.
You're supposed to get one.
I think I rent a car.
Or if not, you're supposed to have it on your phone.
The rental agreement?
Well, you know, everything is automated nowadays.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's continue to listen.
I need one. I don't need. This is not my first time coming to Trinidad, right? So I told her, I said, I've traveled to many countries before Trinidad and Tobago, and I do not need to have my passport on me. I rented, I went Canada last 2 weeks. I didn't need my passport, and I rent with Hertz. This is something I'm accustomed doing when I go away. So she proceeded to say, well, the mail officer said, well, you will have to follow us to the station because I don't have proper documents to drive. I was like, really? I said, anyhow, I can call my nephew, whatever. So I said, I have a copy of my passport on my phone. Then she proceeded to ask me when I came into the country. I said, yesterday. So she said, if I have any evidence. So then I showed her my passport on my phone, and then I showed her my ticket that I came into the country yesterday. And then she was like, well, okay, go ahead. But they wanted to give me a ticket. So visitors, again, be aware. I'm thinking that you should copy your passport, have it on you on your phone so you can show them if you're being stopped. Because what I realize is that they are targeting us. Us meaning, you know what I mean, read between the lines. Because it was a...
Will you hear that?
What she's trying to say, they're targeting black people.
No, US.
No, she said read between the line. Read between the line.
Read between the lines, Tommy. Read between the lines.
But I think that that was a terrorist stopper. I don't think that the police they could have stopped she and advised she, and she said, "They say, ma'am, that was a no parking area that is stopping her." But they realized the wrong, and it was unconstitutional in that stop. That's why they could not give her any ticket. Because if somebody park in a no parking area, and time you stop your vehicle and you see the driving off, you're not supposed to stop there. But then this country is a stop and ID state. You have no reason to really stop the people and them. Because the proceeding to leave, you have no reason to stop. I really wish the laws in Trinidad over here could be the laws in your country, Professor Wall Street.
My country?
Yes, your country.
My country?
Yeah.
Trinidad is my country.
Police can't stop you on the road when you're driving and say, give me a license and insurance.
Yeah, they could.
No, they are to suspect you of a crime.
No, they don't.
Well, I know the laws of all them country and them.
No, they don't. They don't. They could find a reason to pull you over.
Yeah, but if they don't have a valid reason, they cannot pull you over.
You have to have a
Tommy, come on, Tommy. They could pull you over. They could pull you over and find a reason.
And that'll give you a reason.
There you go.
That'll give you a reason why they stop you. And they must have reasonable articulated suspicion.
It's not like long time.
Find a reason.
Yeah.
Tommy,
they must articulate a crime before they stop you. Well, they
if they have no reason for pulling you over, they have to leave you alone.
For them to make up a reason
to pull you over, that's all I'm saying.
It's unconstitutional. It's against the law. Because you're making up a reason why you stop me. You don't have a definite reason why you stop me. No. Well, they're finding propaganda.
Tommy, you telling me in this country here, a cop can't pull you over, and when he pull you over and you don't find a reason, you let you go?
The reason why they let go this lady and they give her no ticket because they understand they was breaking the law. The only way they could have stopped she and tell she, ma'am, there was a no parking sign.
But COP, that's not my question, you know. My thing was, she was saying they pull her over because she black. And Trinidad, I ain't get her one, man. I really ain't get her one.
I was wondering if it's because she's from the US.
Oh, they know. So if she renting a car, she from the US?
No.
Well, she might come and say, hi, officer. She might, hi, officer. Like them Yankee and them and the police. We don't know what's going on with you. We'll see your passport on them. Because you look like a Trinidadian. You sound like a Trinidadian, and all of a sudden you're playing Yankee.
Let me play this voice.
That was such a dirty statement. So the other place when you go and rent, they ain't have cost to pass on to you too. The same bloody cost they pass on to you because the taxes for all who renting. All who renting. And like the renters and them, the tenant, the landlord and them, like they have an association, boy. There's no what price the other people charge.
I hear myself
Understand?
talking over and over the Wall Street.
And there are people who backing them. There are people who standing up with them and waving flag and jersey and preaching every day on radio and TV and boy. And God. The end will come.
Ganga Chana.
Take off your radio now.
Why every time you make a voice note, you cannot turn down whatever you're listening to in the background? Why? He does always do that, you know. You
He
listening
excited,
to... Huh?
He excited.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
understand.
nobody, no other radio station and don't play his voice note and take his call as how we just do it, you know. So he just excited a little bit.
Yeah, but I didn't see. Let me finish this real quick here.
The opposite, denomination. So just be careful, visitors again who come into Trinidad and renting a vehicle. Make sure and just have your passport photo in your phone just in case, because they just want to give you tickets. I know the laws ain't even changed. These people doing things illegally. My car, I gave him the insurance. It had the sticker. Everything on the car is good. It's a rental, so they couldn't give me a ticket. All right. So again, be aware. I'm in Trinidad. I know you guys might be coming for Carnival and stuff. Just be careful and get in a parking lot. Don't park up illegal because they're looking for anything to give you a ticket. All right. So God was with me today as a praying soul, but I'm just saying, the big lady who was with them, again, this is San Fernando area. And then I called the guy who rent me and he was like, tell those police stop be harassing you, So again, they want to give you a ticket. Make sure and have a copy. All right. Peace out. Enjoy your carnival and be safe.
Officers, always stop harassing the people and them. Stop it. Do all your work with distinction. And not power. Not power all they feel all they have.
Cyber Thought says the police can pull you over anytime in America. And that is absolutely true.
Yes, but that'll
They
give
can
you a
pull you
reason
over
why.
anytime.
But that'll give you a reason why. Yes.
After they pull you over?
Yes, that'll tell you why. That'll see you. That'll believe you. You're in the act of a crime or commit a crime or don't put on your blinkers or some kind of thing.
They could pull you over anytime.
Yeah.
And after they pull you over, they could decide whether you violate a law or you didn't violate a law.
But if they didn't see you violate a law, it will be an illegal stop.
You will win that in you can win that in court.
You mean that it's a camera right through, dash camera right through? Police not supposed to stop you and then make up a reason why they stop you on the spot?
COP.
That is not police, you know?
COP. Let me give you a quick example. Folks, if I could put your closing comments in the chats and your closing voices and your closing quotes. COP. One time I was upstate New York and they just give us what's called a CBA card. A CBA card. A PBA card. Police Benevolent Association. And they just give you courtesy. If you break a law, they give you courtesy. So I was upstate New York about 2.5 hours from 2 to 3 hours from here in New Jersey. And the guy pulled me over because he said I was doing 40 in a 35-mile-per-hour zone, something like that. And he pulled me over. He said, insurance, license, and registration. So I give him insurance, license, registration, and the PBA card. He take the PBA card and he throw it in the back of the car. He said, I don't work up here. And he gave me a ticket.
Yeah, because you're going five miles over the...
Yeah, but
the
it's
meter.
supposed to give you courtesy. But they don't have to give you courtesy.
No, you break the law. You
Right.
break the law. But if you didn't break the law there, them could not stop you, see you driving
Yes.
at stop
Yes.
you and then tell you you're driving 60 and it's 35 you're driving.
Yes.
But they would be breaking the law, Wall Street.
COP. They could pull you over and say you're going 40. and then you have to go look on the radar to see if you're going 40.
Yeah.
Right? But people ain't want to go through
and
that.
Them support and you could afford to ask them, show me evidence where I was going over 40. And they have to show you evidence.
COP.
I know the laws I know them, I know all Kansas City, I know Orlando, I know all of them laws over there, you know? And all them auditors and them have them in the P's and Q's, you know? Look out for me to do Trinidad audit, you know? Look out for that all just now.
But let me ask you a question, and we're going to go in for the break. You could drive in the US with a TT license?
I don't know.
Oh, you could?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Ursula says people who don't like doing the right thing will never like this government. How could she rent a car and not have an agreement? I don't understand that. I don't understand how that making any sense. You rent a car and you don't have an agreement?
I many times I went to Tobago and I rent vehicle over there and I never had an agreement. I had a receipt.
No agreement?
No, I have a receipt.
Okay. All right. That's how it is.
Rent for 5 days.
All right. That's how it is. Do it. Okay. Folks, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. Don't go no.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Back with you in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from COP. The cyber of thoughts and semantics, COP says he knows all the laws.
All.
All the laws, laugh out loud.
Oh God! I don't see stuff in the middle. Oh God!
You feel how you know the corner of the PNM?
Oh God! It's in the village. Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall-Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.
Sabbatics, I tell you, leave me alone in the sabbatic. Leave me alone.
Oh God! Folks, don't really join us. Share the live. WZYE 95.9 on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 9. Terry the Ghost says you watch it on YouTube. Oh God! COP. Tigre Coast says COP watch too much YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. Stomach pain. All right. All right. What is fella talking about? Tommy, you have on your glasses?
Yeah.
You could read.
Well, that's so many important things you don't know, but what is bad you don't want to know because it will make you become balanced. What's that about?
No, that's right. Caribbean Soul, if you're still up, look on the screen and send us a translation for what Gangachana Dryden Joseph just right there. Chippy, you want to translate? You want to try?
You don't want to know because it will make you become balanced. Well, let's say when we're trying to say that Uncle Tommy here balance, he one-sided. Is Uncle Tommy or you the want to say that?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to get the translation.
Well, we want to say one-sided. You try to be balanced.
Okay. I see PNM miseducation. Uranus said that is a riddle.
Stop talking in syllables now, Gordon. Say what you had to say.
Wait, no, you can't say what you want to say. That's the problem.
He gonna be lying.
Eh?
He gonna lie.
Well, I was feel sorry for him sometimes.
One good thing I see tonight is that he get an EO at all. I feel so good about that.
He said anything with the truth he wants help. No, anything with lies that does want help. If you speak the truth, I want to help. Oh boy. Thank you, Judy Ali.
Judy Ali, good night to you, Judy Ali. And Susan Lalchan, and good night, and Monica Ramki soon, good night, and Anna Munsami, good night, and Volsang, good night, and Caribbean Soul. Enough respect, brother.
Hey, but I missed this one, boy. Bato says COP are wrong. Stop making up stories.
Leave me alone now, boy.
COP going after you with a vengeance, boy.
Yeah, leave me alone now, boy. I thought we was friends.
Oh, look, Bato's come back again. So wait now, didn't she park illegally, COP? COP, I missed all them comments, boy.
Yeah, but if somebody park illegally, and the police meet them driving off over there, what illegal park out there now?
Oh, God. Yeah. I know you could drive in Trinidad with a U.S. license. I don't like driving in Trinidad at all, boy.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, but in Trinidad?
Yeah, me too.
No. Trinidad
I don't know Trinidad road, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. I don't know them road on them, no.
No, you know them road.
Especially
I'm gonna play this voice now.
And let Liberty continue in peace and quiet. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it is poetic justice.
You gotta put something to that. That is the fella from point 40. Okay. All right, here's my closing quote. It's a good thing I not go and shovel no more snow, boy. I'm glad too bad. Yeah. All right, here we go.
And before the world, Lord, the day is beginning. And before the world demands my attention, I pause everything to give you my first thought. I don't know what's waiting for me today, but I know who goes with me. And that's enough. Guard my steps. Align my path. Deliver me from distractions that try to steal my peace. If something tries to shake me, give me balance. If something hurts me, bring healing. If something blocks me, show me direction. Don't let me react to what the world throws at me. Teach me to respond with what your spirit has planted in me. Patience, wisdom, faith. May I speak less and pray more. Get irritated less and trust more. Fear less and believe more. If I have to fight, may I fight with a steady heart and my eyes on heaven. If I have to win, let it be with you. If I have to move forward, let it be in peace. My hope is not in circumstances, it's in you. And if the world tries to bring me down, remind me that I never walk alone. Today I don't walk by certainty, I walk by faith. In your name I pray. Amen. Lord,
from where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Let me play COP closing comment. COP coming real good these days now.
If the power goes out tomorrow with the snowstorm coming, what is your guys' plan? Do you guys have?
That's right, right?
No, that looks like some Venezuelan thing you're talking there. We're talking there.
Hold on. Sometimes it goes, depends on.
Nah.
That's not it, right?
Nah. Look at you. Look at it.
All right, no, I think they.
Chargers? Whoa, this is a big order.
It's a big order.
Nah.
What if he team for the
Nah.
whole year, baby?
So a lot of you guys know my family, but what you
Send it
don't
again?
know is they helped.
But I want to know. No.
If it open die nothing.
Hold on.
If it open die nothing, I'll make my do play there.
Yes, man. Look at you. Okay.
We launch a business.
There are people who are angry because you've exposed their manipulative games. They attempted to control you through psychological tricks and deception, hoping you wouldn't notice. They tried to tarnish your reputation, spreading lies to make you look like the problem. But the truth is, they were the ones walking in deceit and dishonesty. They carried negative energy and hidden agendas, determined to see you fail. These individuals underestimated you, thinking their numbers and schemes would overpower you. They believed they had the advantage, but they didn't count on God's presence in your life. What they thought would ruin you has only made you stronger. God revealed their plots, their gossip, and their betrayal. He opened your eyes through his divine wisdom and discernment. Their actions may have hurt, but now they must face the consequences. God is not blind to the harm they tried to cause, and every negative seed they planted will bear fruit in their lives. The reality is, you didn't deserve any of the slander or mistreatment. People who live without purpose often direct their energy toward tearing others down. They resented the light and peace you carried because it magnified their darkness. Rather than focusing on their growth, they chose to focus on you, your progress, your calling, and your blessings. But their distractions will be their downfall. You, on the other hand, are called to rise above it all. You don't need their approval or acceptance, because your identity comes from God. It's time to move on. God has separated you from these people for a reason. You were not meant to live in chaos or toxicity. Forgive them for their actions, but don't feel obligated to remain connected. Walk boldly into the future God has prepared for you. He is leading you into a season of peace, purpose, and restoration. You're not defined by their opinions or their false accusations. You're defined by God's grace, love, and the purpose he has placed within you. Their schemes did not succeed because God's hand is upon your life. Every attack they launched has been turned into a stepping stone for your growth. Your blessings are not dependent on their approval. They are from God alone. So close the door on that chapter, leave them behind, and trust God to lead you into the life he has promised. Let their bitterness stay with them while you walk in joy, faith, and victory. Dear God, we thank you for being our ultimate protector and defender. Even when others conspired against us, you stepped in and turned their schemes into stepping stones. Lord, we praise you for revealing the truth and for giving us spiritual discernment to see through the lies and deception. You have shown us who is truly for us and who meant us harm. Thank you for preserving our hearts and for never letting us be overcome by the enemy's tactics. Lord, we release every hurt, betrayal, and false accusation into your hands. Teach us to forgive those who tried to harm us, even when it feels difficult. Remind us that forgiveness does not mean returning to toxic relationships, but it frees us to walk in the peace you offer. Give us the strength to move forward with grace, trusting that you will handle every injustice and fight every battle on our behalf. Lord, we pray for those who hurt us, even when they acted out of jealousy, insecurity, or spite. Soften their hearts and help them to recognize the error of their ways. Let your light reach their lives and transform their bitterness into love. Lord, we ask that you use our testimony to bring hope and healing to others who face similar battles. We thank you for calling us into a new season, a season of growth, purpose, and joy. As you separate us from harmful people and situations, help us to focus on the work you've placed before us. May we never allow negativity or false accusations to define us. Finally, Lord, we declare that no weapon formed against us will prosper. Every plan of the enemy will fail, and we will continue to rise, not by our strength, but by your power. Thank you for being with us, for guiding us, and for never leaving us. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, George Harrison said, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. Where it's snowy and cold, be warm. Where it's too warm, be cool. But most of all, be good. Love you all again. See you tomorrow, God willing. Same station, same time. Good night.
Dave, you're coming kind of late, boy. What do you think about the police killing? Come tomorrow, Dave. Same time. David Hope, welcome. Tomorrow, same time. And we could Patricia says, behind you are memories, ahead of you are dreams. Beside you are the people who care, and inside you is everything. God continued blessing Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Okay, let me go to the chat. Ninja Girl says, blessing to all villagers, praying peace and a good night rest. Have a wonderful and blessed day tomorrow. Blessings after blessings after blessings. Monica Ramke soon says, be safe, stay blessed tomorrow, God willing. Bato's closing comment, I see the path of progress has never taken a straight line, but has always been a zigzag course amid the conflicting forces of right and wrong, truth and error, justice and injustice. Hey, Bato's partner? Yeah, man. Yeah, Bato's boy. Yeah. Gordon Gangachana Drygen Joseph says, remember we can make life better for more if we are true to God first, then ourselves and others. God needs us. I gotta start to get AI to read them things, yes. Cyber Thought say COP, that's a closing essay. Patricia Pancho says, everyone have a blessed night and a blessed and safe tomorrow. Nick says, all right, I'm gonna read that one. Esmut says, did COP migrate to US and didn't tell we in the village, Mr. Wall Street? Look, COP, they ask him. Semantic says, good night, all.
Good night to you, Semantics. He's a confusionist too, you know.
You have Semantics teacher a little sighting going, you know. Good night, all. Tomorrow, God willing, Uranus. Miss Santa Cruz says, be like salt so people can never use you too much. Be like time so no one can waste you. Be like a book so only the wise will open you with care. Yeah, man. You like what we
That's
like?
a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Judy Ali says, Wall Street, Tommy, and COP do have a pleasant night till tomorrow. Thank you, Judy.
Good night to you, Judy Ali, and your family.
Nora Cumberbatch says, have a wonderful day tomorrow, villagers. Good night.
And good night to you, Miss Kamabasha.
Okay. All right. Let me see if there's any more. What we going on with tonight? Carol Batson says, good night, comrades, love and respect. I say, Ursula, same to you. Sandra say, hallelujah, pass the basket. What we going on with, fellas?
Well, it's carnival time. We gotta go to with the number one calypso. Uncle Tommy, you know which is the number one calypso?
Tamika Darius. Okay. Tamika Darius.
Okay.
She mommy listening 3 hours now.
She gotta gather something, you know. Folks, we out of here. We see you tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Enjoy the rest of the night. Later. Bye-bye.
I was asked by some people to sing Akaiso for Trinbago, cause they say that I am the people's voice. They say, girl, you are the voice of the people. They want to sing about the struggle. So right now, girl, you don't have a choice. And they say we need somebody to be voice for we. To raise all the injustices that we face daily. I say who me, they say yes, but then I had to tell them no. Cause other than carnival time, all you just have no use for calypso. All you just can't wait for carnival to done. As Ash Wednesday reach, all you just rest me down. So don't call me, call reggae rap or dance hall. Each day as you pick up the paper, it's another murder. Trinbago lose and next son or daughter. Don't call me, call reggae rap or dance hall. After Sunday night I did the mash crash show. All you just have no use for calypso. Now that the competition done, it's kicking my ass and it's have to run. So when criminals making you cry and you don't hear my voice, you should know I Trinbago is all you have it so. Cause all you really have no love for calypso. That's the truth and all you know. Trinbagonians have no love for calypso. They tell me don't study it, don't let it bother me. Them sets of music yet temporarily, but like it's a temporary permanency. Cause since they reach here, boy, they leave us yet. And this five-star treatment they just get, while all I get is neglect. And while we feed we youth with Beyonce, Versace, and Obama, Calypso, Rose, Mighty Sparrow, and Lord Nelson, they dying slow. They tell me still sing. I say, why? You know you don't really like me, so don't pretend. And when you're getting in your problem, call reggae and dance hall, and the rest of your friend and them. I know you can't wait for carnival to done, for Ash Wednesday to reach, so you could rest me down. So don't call me, call reggae rap or dance hall. When politicians keep using we, then discarding we. Cause for them it's all about party before country. Don't call me, call reggae rap or dance hall. When not even in the Kaiso tent you will go. Now make me know you have no love for calypso. Cause as soon as the season done, it's kicking my ass and it's have to run. So when politicians keep feeding you lies and you don't hear my voice, you should know I Trinbago is all you have it so. Cause all you really have no love for calypso. That's the truth and all you know. Trinbagonians have no love for calypso. I'm that bastard child who you really don't care for. The one you turn your back on and close the door. I'm the one who you push aside, while the others who really care about you, you feed them and give them the clothes off your back too. And you speak about them with pride. Then in your darkest days, when all of them leave your side and run, that's when you want to call me and say you need me, begging me, please, child, come. I say, for what? And why, when you allow them to abuse me daily? So where are all of them now, who you constantly place in front of me? I know you can't wait for carnival to done, so Ash Wednesday could reach and you could rest me down. So don't call me, call reggae rap or dance hall. When our women don't feel safe anymore, they don't feel secure, cause it's like against them some men declare war. Don't call me, call reggae rap or dance hall. When gunman in she hole is the seed your soul, that make me know you have no love for calypso. Cause as soon as carnival done, it's kicking ass and it's have to run. So when in a ditch a woman body lie, and you don't hear my voice, you should know why. Trinity boys, all you have it so.